All right, let's dive into the stunning island of Phuket. And just so we're all on the same page, it's pronounced Phuket. The luxury real estate market there isn't just heating up, it is absolutely on fire. A huge wave of international money is pouring in, and it's changing everything. Today, we're going to break down who's buying, what's being built, and why this tropical paradise has suddenly become one of the world's biggest property hotspots.
Okay, let's start with the one number that tells you almost everything you need to know. Nearly 70%. Just let that sink in for a second. That's how much of the property demand in Phuket is coming from buyers outside of Thailand. This isn't just a small trend, it's a global gold rush, and it is completely reshaping the island's market.
So, here's the game plan for this explainer. We're going to look at who these international buyers actually are. We'll explore why luxury pool villas in particular are flying off the shelves. Then we'll see how developers are racing to keep up with these slick, new, eco-friendly projects. And finally, we'll get into the secret sauce, what makes the Phuket lifestyle just so irresistible.
Right. First things first, let's talk about this international buyer wave. To really get what's happening, you have to understand the people behind the boom. Who exactly are they? Where are they coming from? And what on earth are they looking for in Phuket?
And what's fascinating is just how diverse this group is. You've got a massive influx of buyers from Russia, for sure, but also really strong, sustained interest from all over Europe and even the United States. This isn't just a regional thing. Phuket's appeal has gone truly global.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. Industry experts are all saying the same thing. This quote from Real Estate Asia really cuts straight to the chase. Foreign buyers aren't just part of the growth story here. They are the story. They are the engine driving this whole market forward.
So, you might be wondering, how are these deals happening so fast? Well, here's a huge piece of the puzzle. A massive number of these deals are all cash. For developers, this is an absolute dream. It cuts through red tape, it makes the sales process incredibly quick, and it sends profits through the roof, which, you guessed it, just fuels even more construction.
Of course, with all this demand and all this cash flying around, developers are scrambling to keep up. So let's flip the coin and look at the supply side. How are they responding to this surge, and what does their new vision of paradise actually look like? It seems like they're all following the same winning playbook. Step 1, snap up the best possible land, especially along that gorgeous western coastline. Step 2, build what people want right now. We're talking modern, sleek, sustainable designs. Step 3, remember, you're not just selling a house, you're selling a lifestyle, so you load it up with premium amenities. And Step 4, slap a trusted luxury brand name on it to add that extra layer of prestige. And to give you a sense of the scale here, we are not talking about a handful of villas. Projects like Laguna Phuket are basically entire self-contained luxury towns. They've got golf courses, spas, restaurants, even international schools. It's resort-style living on a massive scale, and it just goes to show how fierce the competition is to win over these high-end buyers. But look, this isn't all about spreadsheets and return on investment. People aren't just making a financial calculation, they're making a life calculation. So what is it about Phuket itself that has such a powerful, magnetic pull on people from all corners of the globe?
This chart just lays it all out, plain and simple. Put Phuket side by side with any major Western city, you've got way lower living costs, high-quality healthcare that's actually affordable, great infrastructure, and a high level of safety. When you see it like this, you realize it's not just a vacation spot, it's a genuine, high-value alternative for living. It's a really powerful combo.
So it really all comes down to these fundamental pillars. You get an incredible quality of life, you've got fantastic international schools and hospitals, which is huge for families. The airport can connect you to anywhere in the world easily. And underneath it all, there's this reputation for safety and stability. It's pretty much the whole package for a modern global citizen. And then you've got this wild card factor. You could call it the White Lotus effect. You have a massive hit TV show that basically acts as a feature-length advertisement for luxury living in Thailand. It puts that dream in front of millions of eyeballs, and suddenly, Phuket isn't just a place on a map, it's a cultural icon, adding a whole other layer of desirability. So that leaves us with the big, multi-billion-dollar question, doesn't it? Is this just a temporary post-pandemic boom that's going to fizzle out? Or are we actually watching Phuket write a whole new playbook for what global luxury living looks like in the 21st century? A perfect blend of value, lifestyle, and incredible design. Only time will tell, but for now, the gold rush is definitely on.